It's week 3 of the NFL, and we're going to see Travis Etienne. He's coming off one of the better games we've seen, over 170 yards. It's the Jaguars and the Texans, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the second overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
In only 2 seasons, Stroud showed all he needed to at Ohio State. All-American, Heisman finalist, program records galore. He looked every bit like the #1 overall pick. He went #2, but Houston is thrilled to have him.
The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 15 carries, 61 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. Coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Agnew now to return. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now Lawrence to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Jaguars at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
And early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Barrett.
Who's one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Barrett, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
This is fielded at the 7. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Lawrence will throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Stroud now on 1st and 10. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Stroud on 3rd down now. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Owen scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And now out come the Jags. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You look at the defense for these Texans. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with ETN. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They go play action with Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jags will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught inside the 25. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. After one, 7-3 the score. On EA. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Try for Cook, and he's got him on the crossing route. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's front. And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. McManus's point after is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Houston set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. A good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down. Stroud now on 2nd down. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. As this complete to Woods. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. To about the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Stroud here on 3rd and long. And incomplete. They tried to drop the ball, but he couldn't hold on.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Jaguars getting set to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Running out of the gun with Etienne. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Etienne on the toss right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Etienne once more. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Right side complete. That's Woods. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Houston signed Woods to be the steady veteran presence of a young offense and receiver room. One of the most respected receivers in the league. 10 seasons, never fewer than 500 yards, even in a down year.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. Stroud out of the gun here. That one complete. It's tanked down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Throwing now is Stroud. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
The throwing again is Stroud. Another one caught by Collins. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on that final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against Jacksonville, and they lead this one as well right now out in front here. They've got it 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
In motion right, that's Collins. A run for Pierce out of the gun.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Stroud to throw it.
And that will be incomplete. Jackson goes past defense, holds serve. 4th down. Now Kaimi Fairbairn out for the field goal try for the Texans. This will be from 49 yards out. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over.
And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
On 1st down, right back to Etienne.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On play action, Lawrence.
And he's going to go Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Will Anderson in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. ETN up the middle. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
71 yards now for ETN, and he's got a first down.
It's great seeing that type of run from ETN. And look, I know we couldn't consider him for Rookie of the Year last year, but it really was his rookie season since an injury cost him all 2021. And he looked like a Rookie of the Year, 9th in the NFL with over 1,100 yards for a surging Jaguars offense.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. ETN fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. One more time with ETN. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jags are able to widen their advantage. McManus's point after is good. And that will make this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. And now out comes Houston. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Texans.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we back now here on EA Sports. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. Now Stroud. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
2nd down and 8. Here's Stroud. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead. 109 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times. Another toe for ETN. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Lawrence. This one caught by Ridley. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this one is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Lawrence. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he is going to have a Jags first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests. But in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. Stroud looking to throw. And Woods has it complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several. Taking it right down Broadway. On the move past the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Texans 16.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 156 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. And they'll go again with ETN. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good, too.
Has over 100 yards, has the one touchdown score to this point. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Stroud now on second down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That's Foley Fadukasi who got in there and finished off the play. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Devin Lloyd, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.